So now we are on YouTube. So hello YouTube, good morning. We are starting a new immersion, 100% in English. Um, I'm here with Micaele, Pedrito, and Renan. Today we'll talk about traveling. And before we start, I will do a quick introduce how to into work. So Talk is a platform to develop your language skills and achieve fluency. And within the platform, we have English, Spanish, French, Italian, and German. Our philosophy is don't correct the others, be respectful, and the main point here is to practice your language skills. And here is a safe place to practice. Just enjoy the conversation and do a network, meet new people. It's important to say that everyone here wants to practice English, so respect your colleagues' speak time. And if you want to help with some words, you can put it on the chat. And remember, I'm not English teacher. I'm just student facilitator in search of my fluency in the language, just like you. So I make some mistakes with pronunciation and vocabulary, okay, and grammar. So that's it. And I will guide this conversation. My name is Suelen. I'm 29 years old. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I have a degree in human resource and post-graduation degree in organizational psychology. Um, I've been here on Talk since 2021 to improve my English. And I love to read fantasy books. I love to eat barbecue. And sometimes I go out with my friends, hiking. And I think that's it about me. So, Michaeli, can you share about you, please?
Okay. I am Micaele. I live in Goiânia, Goiás with my husband. I am a biotechnologist and I have a master degree in pharmaceuticals, and I nowadays I am a PhD student in health science. I am a study coordinator in clinical trials. I have two cats. I like to watch series, read the books, and I like to travel, and I think that.
Thank you, Michaeli. Good morning, Yanka.
Morning, Smelly. Morning, guys.
So, everything okay with you?
Everything's okay. Thanks for asking you.
I'm good. Thanks for asking as well. So, Yanka, go ahead, introduce yourself, please.
Yes, sure. Morning, guys. My name is Bianca. I am 28, and I have been living in São Roque with my mom and my brother since October 2024. So it's some month. And I have been in here in Talk since November 2023. I started with English, and now I'm trying to learn Spanish too. And I am a sociologist by formation, but nowadays, actually since 2016, I'm working with demography and populational data analysis. Um, so I try to merge populational data with sociologist and economic discussion to discuss society and public policy mainly.
Thank you, Yanka, for your sharing. Hannah, how about you?
Hello, I'm Renan. I'm 33 years old now. I work as a software developer. Now I'm living Rio de Janeiro, but I was born in Paraná, Paranaguá. Uh, my free time, I really like to play video games, watch videos on YouTube, and learn some things about my profession.
Okay, thank you, Hannah. Pedrito, the last but not least, go ahead, introduce yourself.
So good morning, everyone. My name is Pedrito Souza. I am 36 years old. I live in Santa Maria, Rio Grande do Sul, born and raised here. I'm married and I have a daughter. She is 9 years old. and we have two cats too. I work with IT as a DevOps engineer, and in my free time, I like to enjoy with my family, go outside, uh, take a run, and uh, and sometime study new things about technology in my area.
Thank you, Pedrito. So, Pedrito starts with you, the first question. So, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where where would you go and why?
Uh, s- uh, Sometimes I think about it, and I can say I start with England, I think, in Europe, and uh, doing some some trips in other countries around there. Uh, Enjoy the Europe, okay, because is the size is like the whole England, the whole Europe is like Brazil, so you can travel around the another countries more more easily, and discover another cultures, the other places, the historical places as well. It's a beautiful view.
Yeah, but you just traveling, or maybe you can live there if you can.
Oh,
Like,
I thinking about living like in Portugal. I had uh, a conversation with a company in there, and maybe in the future, yeah.
mhm. Okay, thank you for sharing. Michele, how about you? What country do you want
Mhm.
to know?
If I could travel anywhere in the world, I think I would like to go to Japan. Uh, for me, since I was a child, I like so much uh, culture of Japan. I think the Japan is a very different place, and that country has have a lot of things to do, like mountains, uh, amusement park, and avenue, and hot springs. And for me, Japan was amazing. Probably I would like to go to Japan.
And I will do to you the same questions that I did to Pedrito. And for live, if you could, you live there in
No,
Japan?
no, no. I think it will be very difficult to live in Japan.
Why?
uh, uh, the language is so difficult, and the culture is very different from ours.
Mm-hmm.
So probably if I could live in a different place, in a different country, I would like to live in Canada, or or I don't know, Europe, but probably Canada is easier.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, Michaeli. Ianca, how about you?
I really would like to visit maybe South Africa and South Korea because I am studying these two countries. And I am really interested in the society organization, I think, how they organize themselves as a society and how they have access to basic things like basic rights, like education, health system, and so on. I know that in South Africa, they had the apartheid for many years, and the apartheid ended in 96, the year that I was born. So maybe it's just 28 years that the apartheid finished. It's very recent. And I know that there are many resquícios. There are many things that remit to apartheid yet. So I really would like to search more and to see how to change this. And in South Korea, the access of education to education is very stratified and very difficult to have. And to them, the education is very important to their life. So I really would like to know more how this was built. And if you don't have a good, if you aren't well succeed in education, with other possibilities, you have to live your life, because yeah, we have to have other options in our life if you can't go to the university, for example. So I am really interested in the organizational stuff and access to public policy mainly.
Yeah, about Korea, I don't know, but I thought that there is the amazing place to have education, because there uh when you see the movie and a lot of things about there is the, I don't know if I'm right, but um is the, oh my God, I don't know how to say that in English. País de primeiro mundo, like that, and the education is so good and things like. I know that there people have depression. A lot of people, young people have depression because the uh, oh my God, I forgot. Do sistema de ensino. But about that, you said I didn't know. But if you could live there, what do you think about it?
Guys, I really like Brazil. I do not I would like to live in here, to visit more places in here, to help to try to change my society, and try to make something good in here because I was born in here and I really love Brazil and Brazilians. My family are here. So my family is here, so I really would like to stay in here. And maybe if I would change to another country, it will be in the South Global. um, I wouldn't like to go to the north, to Europe or something like that. I respect who want to, but I like our warm culture, that thing that we help each other and we are more open and more warm and more welcoming. I think it's better to me.
Yeah. One time when I went to travel abroad to do an exchange in English, I chose South Africa to go because it seems like bo well, the woman that sent no sell to me um said to me that South Africa, in maybe capital, is it seems like Rio de Janeiro. I don't know because I don't search for it, but the woman said it to me. But I don't know if it's really seems like Rio de Janeiro or Brazil, the weather and the city. But okay, people said it like you said, this the South, essas áreas assim, né, do Sul, it seems like Brazil. Thank you, Yanka. Renan, go ahead.
Yeah, I've never been abroad, but if I would choose a country to go, would be a country that has snow because I've never seen snow, and I'm pretty curious how how it works. Of course, it's I would need to uh, support. I don't know if this is the right word. Support the snow because it's too cold. But I'm living in Rio de Janeiro and I don't support the hot, so I think I prefer cold in this case. So maybe Canada, uh, countries from North Europe or United States, something that has snow, just to see how it looks like. So I think that's it's more about my curiosity about cold, about snow, and then if I would live in some place, I would decide if I really liked cold or I should go back to the hot Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, because this happened with me because I hate the hot days and the summer here in Brazil, and mainly because I live in Rio de Janeiro. But when I go to another place, another country, and I felt the weather, the winter. I hate the winter, and I love winter here in Brazil. And when I had the winter in another place, another country, I hate because I get maybe 6 degree and it feels like 3 or 2 degree, and it's so oh my God, cold, and I hate it. I I wanted to back to my home and feel the um, the hot days here in Rio de Janeiro because it was so cold, and I got sick, and I hate to get sick. I hate.
Yeah, that's a collateral that we should think about. Yeah, last year I went to the mountains here in Rio de Janeiro, like Petrópolis and Teresópolis, and those days was the best days of my life because it's not a lot cold, but it's not hotter. It's a okay weather for me. For example, right now it's 8:20 a.m. in Rio de Janeiro, and I have to turn on my air conditioner here. So, I think it's
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, the weather here is so bad. I don't live in the I think it's capital, Rio de Janeiro capital, but I live in a countryside. I don't know if it is the expression is right, but here is hot as well, but it's not so hot that is in Rio de Janeiro capital. But I feel the same. I hate the weather. I hate the mosquitoes and things like that. Okay, thank you, Hannah. So let's go to the number three. So, Michaeli, what do you usually to do? What do you usually do when planning a trip?
I usually study a lot. I usually watch videos and read the recommendations of restaurants, places. Uh, um, Usually I plan every day, and I think it is a good choice for me because I'm very controladora. But I think that is very good because we uh, we see the types of the places and study about the culture and uh, it's
Okay, thank you. Hannah, and you, what do you usually do when planning a trip?
Well, from my side, I think the only thing that I plan when I'm doing a trip is how about the gasoline that I will spend in the travel. Uh, about all the logistic of to get in the place. So I need to take a look in the car that I will and put gasoline in the car and see if all the wheels is okay and when I get in the place and if where I will stay, if it has some parking, something like that, and it's a good place to stay. So two things I think after all, how how many how can I say about the gasoline, how if I will spend more than I will thinking, and the place that I will stay, if it's a good place and have a parking or something stable to stay, you know.
Yeah, I know, I got it. Thank you, Hannah. Pedrito, how about you?
Here in Brazil, I usually travel in during the summer, so I usually take some research about the places, restaurants, and companies to give some logistic help to visit other places more distance places, and I looking for a hotel or a place with air conditioner and these things to enjoy when I has resting. Uh, I think that's it. More things to be comfortable with my family.
Yeah, thank you, Pedrito. Ianca, and you, what do you do?
I became obsessive with the place, I think. I like to have the control, I think, as Michael. And I don't travel by car. Usually I travel by bus. And I I try to plan every hour of all bus that I will have to take, you know. Uh, and I try to buy the tickets before going to there. And well, I plan all the way to go to the place and to return. And in the place, I try to see if I have grocery stores close to the place that I'm going to stay. And I pass a lot of hours in the Google Map, you know. I I don't know if you already did this, to pick that yellow guy and put the yellow guy in the place that you are going to stay, and you can see the place like you are in there. I don't know if you already did this, but I always do this, and it's like I am there almost. I am in there. I can see the street. I can see if the neighbor is good, if it's strange a little bit, or so on. And I do all of this stuff. I see the place that I'm going to stay by the Google Map, using the Google Maps and so on. I think Google Maps really helped me because when I go to there in person, I feel that I already been in there in some moments because I saw the Google Maps stuff. This
I can't use Google Map because I don't know how to use Google Map. And when I try to use it when I have in another country, I got lost. And me and my friend that I did there. So I can't use the Google Map. But I think it's more, I don't know how to say that. I think laziness about my part because I like to have the control of the things, but if I have with a person that want to have a control as well, I eu deixo com ela, if you know, aí eu deixo com ela and I just relax, you know, and I follow with the planning that she or he do, you know, about the trip. And that. But if I go alone, I have to planning all the things, and I'm freaking out because I like to go the place that is safe, for me, because I like to do my things alone. And when I travel alone, I prefer do all the things uh safety, maybe, I don't know. And the I prefer to choose the place to go there and see if it's safe or not, things like that. So, guys, let's go to the number four. So, Pedrito, do you prefer traveling alone or with others, and why? You have a family, I think you prefer to
Yeah.
to travel with your family. Go
When
ahead.
I was doing my graduation,
Hmm.
I travel alone by myself, but with friends is a different way. Um, but I'm thinking depends about, for example, traveling for work. Uh, this is better if you doing alone because you can organize yourself, your schedule, and uh, take off something can delay it your schedule. And but in other things, in vacation, I prefer with my family or friends to enjoy together places and other things. Can share these things with the people I like. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Pedrito. Renan, and you?
Yeah, I do prefer traveling with my wife and some friends sometimes. Uh, I think it's better because a good experience it's better if you have experiences with your people that you love, people that you uh, live, for example. So in that case, I really prefer to travel with my family or with my wife or with my friends. So I think the experience is better in this case.
Thank you for sharing, Yanka. Alone?
I will be the first to say that. But to me, it's so messy to travel with another person because you have to discuss everything with this person. I'm going to travel with my mom today. We are going to take the bus like 5 p.m. And when we were planning this trip, she said to me, just plan, go do it. I just go with you and so on. And to me, it's the heaven. I said, okay, I will plan to us and it's okay. And after that, when I sent to her the planning and I already bought everything and so on, and she started to point some problems, to find some problems, to criticize the plan. And I said to her, you gave me the control, okay? You said to me, go and do the things, and I already did. And this kind of thing, I don't like it. I prefer do not have this kind of discussion. It's so
Mm,
boring because if you want to plan, go and plan the thing. Don't
mm,
pass the control to me and then criticize the choices that I made. And I respect everything that she said. Like, I want a place that we have breakfast. I choose a place with breakfast. She didn't want to stay in my uncle's house to travel tomorrow morning. I bought Airbnb stuff to stay during the night, and another day I made everything.
yeah,
I
I
don't
I
like.
feel you. And the at the same time, I don't like people that is so in. I don't know if you write these words, but indecisive. I don't know, tipo indeciso. That you talk to them, let's go to this place, and people said, I don't know if he's right or not, I don't know if I want to go there, and things like that. We said, okay, choose another one. And she, I don't know, all the time. I don't know. I don't like it. So because like you, I prefer go alone. But when I go with my parents, with my family to travel, I just go because my father pay everything and I just follow the the schedule, you know, and I just go and they planning where we go and things like that. So I just follow him. But when I go with my friends or my best friends, it's a I think yeah, like you said, it's a massive thing, and I don't like to to have this problem with pessoas indecisas, you know. That's it. So, Michaele, how about you?
I think it depends the situation. I have only traveled on my own. In 2019, I went to São Paulo for Comic Con. I think I stayed in São Paulo for 3 days. And I like it, but when we travel with other people, I worry less. So I think it's very difficult for women travel alone uh, in Brazil. But for me, is a situation because when I was younger, I thought I would travel more on my own, but that can happen more because I got married. So now I probably only travel for fun with my husband or other people.
Yeah, and you said that I remember when I travel, I meet a girl that live in Curitiba, and she likes to travel alone. She is married, and she likes to travel alone. And his husband, it's okay with it, and she go to France, to another country alone, and it's okay because she's military, and
Mhm.
she likes to travel because she worked with Força Aérea Brasileira, you know, and
Mhm.
she travel a lot. And his husband, her husband, is a corretor de imóveis, and
Mhm.
he's don't care if if her travel alone, you know, and she prefer to go alone, to travel alone, and maybe to relax her mind and without other people, you know, because she before she married, she did it, you know,
Mhm.
and she don't stop. She doesn't stop with it, and her husband accept it. You know, I think this is very good when the people do it because before they married, she already did it, and she just he accept it. That's it. So, let's go to another question. Let me see. Okay, number 5. So, Ianca, how can traveling change your perspective on life?
I think that change a lot since the beginning until the end. If you are traveling alone, as Michaela said, it's dangerous to travel if I are women. It's dangerous to travel alone. So starting this point, you know why I can't travel alone. So you keep questioning this, the motives and so on, and why it's so dangerous. So it changes, I think, our perspective. But I had, I think when I was in the airplane too, that I saw how big is the world, you know, and how we are just a sand, a little piece of sand and so on. And it's very interesting to think that uh, even change a lot of kilometers from you are living, there are people living in remote places, and people living there. People have life in there, eating there, working there. Even in the most remote place, people have a life in there and it's possible. So sometimes I feel that we are just stuck in our possibilities in our daily life. But when I am traveling, I see that I can be more, I can do more, I have more possibilities. If I failed, I can restart, I can do again in another place or in the same place, because there are possibilities to do that. It's not the end of the road. Actually, the road is very big. You can try to do this. So to me, it's very interesting to think about it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think when I I traveled the first time alone, I think I thought about it, and we stay stuck in a city that don't have anything and don't travel because we are afraid to happen something, but we don't know if in the future or in if you have there if it happened something. So I think you have to travel and be careful because okay, we have to be careful because we are women, and it's okay to travel alone, but you have to take some tips about the security, and don't stay stuck in one place, and go ahead to discover the other place because we it's like tipo nós merecemos, because it's okay for us go and just be careful. That's it. Michaeli, how about you?
Um, just a minute. Yes. For me, when I travel, I usually think about the culture, for example, how expensive for things are for the reality of those people. For example, I last year I went to Santiago in Chile, and for me, Santiago is amazing, beautiful. It's a rich, very rich place, but and the reality is not just the neighbor I stayed is very rich. And when we talk with people that are living there, and they talk about the Chile is a very the people in Chile is very poor, but the things is very expensive, and we tourists can't stay there when stay in Santiago. So I think it's very important to when we travel to another country, think about the people, the country, the politician things. I agree. It's very difficult to think when we have fun, but that situations can change you and your life in the future.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think know about the culture and about the local people is a good thing, to understand more. So thank you, Michael, for sharing. Renan, yeah.
For me, I think it's traveling can make me more inspiring people. I'm an inspiring person, you know. Uh, I think when I travel, I am able to think about the life and what is going on, what is right, what is wrong, and try to fix if what is wrong. And after all, rest my mind, because all day we have to work, we have to solve problems. In my case, I'm a software developer, so it's all days is different, but all days always solving problems, different problems, but always solving problems. And sometimes when I travel, I think that I can be more a person that is more have an inspiration, you know, to proceed with the life. And if I do my friend, with my friends, I think it's better, and I can rest. I can go back with inspiration, with a good experience, and then uh, take the life back and proceed with the life and get another places. I think for me it's a good way to live the life. Sometimes travel, and when go back, I am better than I was before. So for me, it's a good way.
Yeah, it's like it repose energias, when you're
Correct.
back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
it's
so
amazing.
important, and we have a life that it's so stressful, and sometimes it's good to take it
Mhm.
easy, and as you said, so yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Renan, for your sharing. Pedrito, any
Uh, Sometimes I thought like things things like when we have enjoy at the beach, for example, or in other place, the local people just work to give that experience to the tourists, for the tourists. So I can thinking about their lives sometimes like some states here in Brazil, for example, I don't know, in our east, uh, at the beaches, everything beautiful, everything good, but in the other place at the city or the state is a very poor situation, and maybe in some cities, some touristic cities, uh, out of the tourist part is always is other situation, yeah, different situation, and the tourists, the most tourists don't see that, don't perceive that. Uh, And sometimes I keep myself thinking about their vacations too. Uh, like we here in my family like to go to the beach, but people in there living there maybe looking for a quiet place, countryside, another place different, fresh air, for example, and things like that.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you because I saw a video on YouTube that here in Rio de Janeiro, the tourists just go to, I don't know how to say that in English, but Zona Sul and the Zona Norte and things like that is, tipo, esquecido. And the people don't know the reality about the Rio de Janeiro and things like that, just go to the beautiful place and the tourist place, I think every place that you go is like that, you don't know the like put in that way in the bad part of the city, just a good things. And when you stop to to know about the things and the what how the people live there is another perspective of the situation, you know. So I think it's cool. I think it's good when people go another place and they know the good part and the bad part as well, because people like to go to this place and they travel just by car in the city, you know, and some people like to take a bus to know how people um moves maybe in the city, you know, and see the other things. So I think this is amazing, but be careful because if people don't know the city and how the things works there, it's dangerous. So have to be careful.
Yeah.
So let's go to the last question, I think, because we don't have more time. Let me see. I think the number 9 is a good one. So, Pedrito, what's your ideal vacation and why?
Uh, maybe uh, 7 days is better to stay in another place because uh, after the vacation is in the last of the vacation days, if you go out of home, stay go out of home yet to be homesick and uh, stay at uh, get home get to the home after the vacation always is better to your place your things uh, your bed and is different when you enjoy something different to a little time and can go back to the reality, for example. That's it.
Yeah, but what place do you would like to go?
Oh, I prefer stay in the beach, for example, because here Santa Maria is the center of Rio Grande do Sul. So is the beach is very distant, uh, and uh, we don't have this. So I like the weather. I like the everything at the beach. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Bianca, how about you?
I'm smiling. I missed the question. Which question is it?
Is what is your ideal vacation and why?
What is my ideal vacation? Oh, maybe going to the beach. I really love going to the beach. I can't change, guys. Maybe a waterfall too. Uma cachoeira, it will be very nice. I like it when I had the opportunity to go in there. So something related with water, or beach, or waterfall, because I can have a moment to just do nothing, to relax, to just do photosynthesis and drink and eat and gossip a little bit if it's need. And actually, waterfall, it's nice because you can make some trilha. I forgot how to say that. It's not hiking. I don't remember, but you can explore the
Trail,
nature. Sorry, Michaeli.
trail.
Trail. You can do some trail, and I really love nature. It's dangerous sometimes because of the animals and so on, but it's really nice to explore and to see different things. And I really feel relaxed in the middle of the nature, but in the beach too, taking a sunbath, having a marquinha. I really love too. It's very nice. So yeah, do nothing. This place helped me to do nothing.
Yeah, I love this contact with the nature as well. And the waterfall is amazing. But I don't like to enter to go to inside the waterfall because I think the water is so cold, you know. But I like to go there um to breathe the pure air, pure air. I think that's it, you know. I love the vibe of the waterfall pass, you know. Okay, Michaeli, and you?
I'm not a beach person, especially because I live in the middle of Brazil, so I prefer waterfalls, trail, hiking. I like adventure trips, so I prefer go to Chapada dos Veadeiros, Pirenópolis, Chapada Diamantina. I like that place.
Okay, thank you. Hannah, are you there?
So yeah. Like, so for me, my ideal vacation is a vacation that I don't need to worry about my job. Um, I think my intention is to have this kind of vacation next month, February, and just stay calm, just having the experiencing, knowing other place, and don't worry about what my job, what I'm working, if it's everything going on or not. For me, this is the vacation. So it doesn't matter about the place. I really like to know a new place, and if it's cold, if it's hot, if it's the beach, if it's the mountains, it doesn't matter. I really like to know new places. And but the ideal for me is not to worry about my job. So that's it.
Yeah, I think for me, like I said before, I like they have this contact with nature. But I like to do the things, you know, maybe activities, you know. I think I talk it with Yanka in the next in the last immersion, but go do adventure things like maybe rappel and things like that, you know, jump in the things. I like these things. So my ideal vacation is that if I go in the winter or maybe in the summer, I want to go to I want to go not. I would like to do activities, you know, summer activities or maybe cold activities. I don't have the chance yet to I think it is sky not sky is cell. Skiar, you know. I want to go to Chile to do it. If I have money, I go there one day to do this activity, and that's it. I love these kinds of activities, you know, in vacation. So like for me, it's amazing. So guys, that's it about the immersion. I don't know if you want to say something. And I just want to thank you to enjoy this immersion, to attend this immersion. And that's it. See you in another immersion. Some people want to say something? No? Okay, so thank you guys and see you in another immersion, okay? Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
you.